Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of Wartales. What I am planning to do today is making some money by completing some of the missions. We still have a bunch open. First of all, the to Edron and to Gothenburg. Those are found near the borders and are only considered complete once I actually crashed. I'm not going to crash the border. We're going to cross the border. So that's one thing. The thing is, there are two ways to deal with some things, and my plan is to go to Adrian first. That means I will have to wait for the tavern for a while. So those 200 for gold or a border pass, and the border pass can be earned by doing this mission. So then we have Red Infestation, Sail Away, Fate of Children. That's the red infestation. That's a message we can do. But I need something else for that first. I want to expand my team, but currently there isn't the right ones available. Fate of Children is our last mission at the Haven, and we have to go with to the Leia Mayonnaise to deal with the refugees and Mount Altis Tower. That's this one. It may pop up. So, like I said, I want to make some money. I can do this, then we have all the open missions, but I prefer to see this for a while. The ways to make money. We have a hard mission here, we have a hard mission there. Keep that open. So it's either one of them, but we also have a spearman. Um, sorry. So I'm thinking about what to do. I can give him more critical damage, but I'm really thinking about movements. And the thing is, I didn't have things open, so let's open up guys first and see what's recommended for spear people. I thought um, willpower 12, 13, 28 base movement and the remainder in critical hit. So in this case, it's going to be movements until we have the 28, and after that, we're going into this. I can go into this now and raise the critical hit, which makes it easier for him to the chance to get the critical hit and the base damage, as it says in the description here. But if he can't reach them, there's no use. So we have one aptitude point, knowledge point left, and I can use Office Hunters. But that only increased the number of missions displayed, and what I prefer to have is bountiful bounties, because that means I can accept another mission. So let's go with facing north, and the mission is over there. So we can actually go through. And I will close this. So you can expect some combat today. Let me see. Are those the mission, guys? Yeah, looks like it. Those were the mission. They were going in the woods, looking at them. I want ambush state. Don't want to be spotted by them. It was bingo. So 4 poachers, 4 ranged, 5 hoodlum, and the ringleader. We should be able to deal with that, but 4 poachers. That means we will have to deal with multiple ranged fighters. 1, so let's see how I will remove those. We used to have 2 teams. One, two, three, four, five, 6. 7. 1 poacher, 2 poachers in that group. Woodland, 1 poacher, 2 poachers in that group. Okay, let's see. My 2 wolves first, then that poacher. That's how you deal with poachers. I don't think this entire group will be a lot of problem. Seeing how things... Well, I'm level 4, they are level 1, so we get this. That poacher. There's no need even to try to. Woodland. I want the poachers being taken out first, and that's for a reason. She's going to get hurt. Never mind. No, the reason I want the poachers to be taken out is very simple. They pose not a big uh, threat actually, but they are able to hit you from afar, and with that make it very annoying for your team. Very annoying for your team. Shoot. To deal with anything. And the last thing you actually want is something hitting your team. From a distance, to be precise. Same thing I'm doing right now. I mean, we've got 2 threats left right now, and I got several people. There are 4 people of them left. So I can use my 2 ranged characters to support. Or I can use them to do the kills themselves. One of the strategies people use in this game is to send in the tanks, so the ones with the hammers, the swords, and the axes. Yeah, sorry, I need to think which weapon it was. The hammer, the sword, and the axes are sent in first. They distract the enemies, and then you send in your rangers, your pugilists, your bowman, your spearman, your crossbowman to finish everything off. Because the moment there's even no use for me for that. The moment your team is, that's one. The moment your team is able to finish everything off, well, morale is going up. That's one thing. That's very important. But what's more important, because you're able to finish them off with others, is that you get extra damage. Everything that's engaged being attacked by a ranger or a pugilist will get the backstab bonus. And that bonus is very useful. So we did one mission, earning 315. I'm going to do the other mission. Do we have fangs? No, not really. This is going to be destroyed later. Or sold off. Or even better, extra willpower, 1 critical hit, 6 armor. I'll give it to her. And we've got a max. No, we don't have a match. So all 3 of them got that extra willpower and all that. So let's see. Monolith is on it. Okay, anything else? No, I don't have prisoners. There's no need for the food. Don't have the lectern yet. We do have something on the path. Famous. So 3-7, 3-8, 2-1, and 3-8. So basically these three are close together. That one is going to be a pain, but I can improve that always with this and this. So food 57 needed, including an alcohol. 35, 41, 7, 53, and the bread 57. No payment needed. All filled up. Let's rest. No more prestige because I need a bigger tavern. But bigger tavern is in Marheim. That's a little problem. Shift report will be done. Somebody is willing to talk. I don't know who. Siegfried. Losing that, getting that. Sure. Now, tavern. Anything happened? Nothing special. No special guests. Prestige won't go up. So the only thing I need to look at is this. And I have to see what she works as infiltrator. He works as infiltrator. And that one works as infiltrator. So we will move everything up in a bit. Last turn. Then we get another recipe. We've got another alcohol recipe and we got another song available. So let's see if we're able to get prisoners at this time. Though I seriously doubt it because they were all below level. Which also means, there we are, going to get the flowers first. That may give us the ambush state as well. Like that. We ambush them. So that's an advantage. They're also level 3. But we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 this time. 2 hired killer, 2 ravager, 2 crewmates, 2 strongmen. It will be a slightly harder fight. which also means I can set my team up better this time. We have other advantages. The advantage of an ambush is that you get everybody a lot more concentrated next to each other. But yeah, that way. John and Simon. Level 3. And 35. 207. She's in the other team. But we still have to deal with some of the stronger enemies. Puppy over there. Puppy over there. I thought I had 2 swordsmen. Hammer, axe, sword. Sword, spear. Okay, let's see. We're going to use everything we have. And I have to be smart. Or more smart. I don't want my wolves to attack yet. That's strong, man. Okay. Roommate. That's why I always want to have that free point available. Yeah, stupid puppy. Let me see. Too risky. And move back a little bit. Done. Still? Holy shit. And that's with the deflection skill. This time I'm able to repay that. Going to be very crowded with those guys over here. So deflection works better against a lot. Deflection works a lot better against swords and axe fighters and hammers as it does to pugilists. It's a little bit weird. And that's my advantage. Ravager. Not going to take those prisoners because I can't turn them in. But we do start to get the advantage. And we've got a new trait, sharpshooter. 1 extra range. Okay, that's very nice actually. Hired killer. Let's see, first him. And sporting. Like I said, it's going to be very crowded over there. Let's see, first here. And maybe she's able to move on. No. I'm going to use that spare point to save his ass. I really need better gear. Then. She's the first one, okay. Problem is I need to get him safe. So somebody else will later be able to... Well, not what I expected to happen, but it certainly is a good thing. Very certainly is a good thing. What happens if I do this? I miss my teammate. So you turn the whole battle within a few minutes. Still need to be careful about him. He's next. And it's basically over and done right now. Because I'm able to turn everything against anybody else. I'm not going to engage this one. Because we've got other characters for that. Okay, done. That's how we win a battle. We had the surrounded bonus, that's why. So for rangers, let's get the guide. Level 5. Instinctive throw. This is one of the most pleasure skills of rangers. Every time I use a skill, it will throw a dagger to a nearby enemy. So I can attack it. I can attack an enemy and have, for instance, 2 HP left. The throw will finish the enemy off. If I finish off an enemy, anything nearby will get a dagger. I have, at some point, I will start crafting throwing daggers, throwing knives, and throwing axes. I throw one of these weapons, left-handed weapons, next step, instinctive throw. Do an attack, instinctive throw. Very nice. So, that one. App to put willpower, movement, and anything else in critical hit. So movement has to go to 22, more or less. Done. Another movement. The better it is. Swordsman. Also level 5. Counter attack. Daring and bulwark, no. Deflection is nice, but I got that from the sheet. Counter attack is more because it always do an attack of opportunity. Now, for the rest, willpower total crit to 75. So it's going to be willpower. Because I need the base of 15 minimal. That one. Because I need to check that armor. It's medium, heavy, light armor, but I think he was going for heavy. Medium armor. He is going for medium. There. I also gained a new light, but I'm not going to use that one. I'm lacking raw materials. Medium. Yeah, I really need to get better armor. And the last one. But we did 2 missions now. So we're heading back to the village. Getting repair materials, we need to get teeth. Because those guys still have some options for us to deal with. Especially she does.
Don't even bother trying to sell me your filth. I am in need of fangs to accomplish our ancient rituals.
A meat drying rack is very useful. And those reinforced layer of the sage and defender are useful too. Not that useful as the ones we got, but especially the sage reinforced layer plus 1 movement. Very useful. And I can buy only 5 of that, so for the time being I leave things be. And like I said, going back to the village. If we manage to be attacked by animals, we may get actually to the 100 teeth. You never know. Food. You also need to get food recipes, by the way. And I'm not sure. Did I actually get that yet? Scored carp eel. No. Still got first craft. Mushroom. Okay, so we have a few recipes to craft still. Like cabbage perch.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor.
And we'll certainly accept that armor repair. Even if it's cost me only
Dents here and there. Nothing more. There. Good as new.
Like I said, the problem I don't even have the iron ore right now. Okay, that makes it a little bit more complicated. Offhand. These are the things I want. Throwing knife, 3% crit. Throwing sickle gives me more guard. And throwing hatchet gives critical damage. So the hatchets and the knives are the ones I want. 2 pairs, 2 times, so 8 of each. And later I will start concentrating on this or the next one.
Come, come. Take a look at my wares.
We don't need that. We're not going to buy or sell anything else. Hey, we captured olives. What I am looking for
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they
is
can just help
that
themselves.
and the sardine. And there's a reason for that.
You touch it, you buy it.
Salt. Do we have any salt?
Those refugees. I
We
understand
had
there's a war
salt.
in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
Thank you so much.
That's our tavern. Clinic. Because we need medicine. Only one. We could at some point craft something else, but currently only the bombs. I'm not going to use those. The problem with the bombs is they do area damage. So that would include my own people.
My concoctions can heal the most grievous injuries. Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them.
We got a few more things to deal with now. First and last, let's see this
Won't you be
lady.
looking for work? Our role is here is your reward.
That's an easy one. The problem is some things may become an axe nimble, okay? A bow and a ranger, but I don't need a ranger.
I was
Can
part of
use
another
her.
group of mercenaries, but one morning they left without me.
So let's see. X. X. Executioner. Or berserker. Berserker. Duel. And aptitude. Always willpower, movement, and critical hits. Start by the crits and the willpower. Very nice. 15. Only downside. So we have got a few oils now. Starting by invigorating. 30% chance to increase dexterity for 2 rounds. So invigorating oil is a very good one for a ranger, an archer, and a pugilist. And crossbow, because those work with dexterity. Defensive, that's good for the other ones. All the other ones. Well, actually for all of them, because you get less damage. Energizing gives strength. So that's basically the hammer, the sword, the spear, and the axe. Then we got strength oil. Same group. And sharpening oil extra for all of them. I need pristine essence for that, and I don't have that yet. So, with that in mind, not much to do. Now, if we look at the map, that one, I plan to go here anyway, because I was hoping for the, what's his name? Not, yeah, well, never mind. I was hoping to strengthen my team slightly better, but I don't need him. There's a reason I don't need him, other than I already have two, which is already a mistake. And the archer, that's a problem. Can be useful, but I don't need her either. So, last thing.
Feel free to come back often. There's always folk looking for work around here, especially since all the fighting started across the border.
150, 250, 350. So here it goes again. Brewing vat. Learn. We can make our own alcohol now. Apple pancake. Learn. That's the food I was looking for. And culture shock. Learn. That's also what I was looking for. Downside, I'm out of money. So if we get a payment next time, we may have a problem. 5 recipes done. Learning, not getting it. Camp. Cabbage purge. No, I don't have that. Food 14. That's why I'm doing this. And we've got our second knowledge point. And no more salt. Culture shock. 40 food. That's why. But yeah, I need apple pancakes. I don't have honey yet. And I need mutton stew. So I always need to craft that. Mutton stew and brandy and apple pancakes need to be present to do the culture shock. But for the food is very useful. Chess platter, red mushrooms, 14 food. So I will increase my food um, I thought ours starts at 3. Right. Influence for extra aptitude point, but I'm not going to do that yet. So I can upgrade the campfire, workshop, tent, hitching post, cooking pot. Need iron, less food consumption. So I misjudged a few things. I think I'm gonna let her sit next to the fire. Lacking iron ore. This is more important. Because that one will be very useful. Now let's see, we can customize our banner. Including its colors. Let's see. Let's see. Let's do that name. That also means we have once again something on the path. So 3-7, 3-12, and 3-8. That one's going to get the first one. I need to do something more about that. Done. If we leave now, what we will see, it's dark so it's a little bit hard to see, but the banner is actually there. Doesn't have much influence after that. Is it? Yeah, it's actually that one. But the banner is there, so it's useful. You won't see the banner in battle, by the way. So they got Poacher. What? Bingo. 5 legionnaires, 5 sappers, so 5 bow. 11 in total versus our 16, but our 16 also includes the 2 animals. And as I feared, it doesn't matter. So I need to split the group anyway. Five to 5. She's going to remain there. Cutthroat 4 to 55. She's the other team. be. Point 4. Not entirely happy with her being there. I can fix that easily. Sending her in. Problem solved. This is going to be another short fight, looking at things. I knew that because of the level. Kinda like you're going to be overrun big time. Fight. Aye, wrong option. Okay. Should I do it again? Give him another shot. There's only 3 left, so we will have a second round. But it won't last long. And that's why the Fury is so nice. How rude. Hitting my pet wolf like that. I'm done. Mission accomplished. We've got a medium armor I probably can't use, but we'll be able to see. Hammer. Boots. Level 5 armor breaker. Damage to armor 35%. It's pretty obvious, I think. Willpower, movement, and the rest in critical hit. Well, we got willpower, so we don't have movement, so critical hit. Archer. We already have Hunter chosen. And the next is Precision or Reinforced Arrow. Now, this is one I'm always having a doubt of. Every 2 attacks applies vulnerability. So that means I'm doing 2 attacks and then the third will be a critical hit. But if I do this, you get the 20% loss of health each and every time. So I prefer reinforced arrows simply because there's always happening 20% of their maximum health. So they can actually bleed out. That's, in my opinion, more important. Willpower to at least 15. But I need to get it up because there's still a +1 on both items. So I need to do 2 more. Now, level 1, medium. Got heavy. So it actually was better while it's a level 1 armor. She can use medium. So that's an improvement on her as well. My woodcutter. Don't have the materials to upgrade my workshop yet. So I think now we're heading back anyway. That first of all, let's do this. Because that's already 42 food. And we have some other things to look at right now. We got Kish, we got Bear Stew, and 25 prestige. So this one, we get the Bart. I thought, never mind. We need the cook. And we need the brewer. That's one thing. Then we have the menu. We got new food. And we had a new drink. So let's start for the drink. Brandy, rum, gin, and kirsch. They all sell at 100% right now. The problem, the brandy and the kirsch both use the same resource. So that's one of the things. And we had different food. I will keep the simple ones for now, but at some point I will upgrade the food. And the food is listed here as well. Bears too. So that's one of the advantage, and Gears is showing here as well. I still need to learn cider, by the way. Plus I need iron. Well, fortunately we got an opportunity over there. So one mission done. One payment to be done with the next rest. I really need to see more of the ghost pack. So let's see if we're able to get iron from the Sinister Cave. we are. Seven iron ore, very nice. I thought there was another one. I guess not. Because nothing pops up. Okay. Not enough, but it's a start. Done all that, good. Still have plenty of room. At some point I may even be able to sell off all the wood I've gathered. There's so many ways to make money in this game. If people see the opportunities, it's not just what I'm doing right now, doing the missions. It's selling off the prisoners. You get so many stuff in your inventory at some point. You can start selling off. I mean, that ball is needed in the game, but you don't really need it. You gather resources. At some point, you get so many you don't really need them anymore. That one is needed for the mission, but and this is not really the nicest mission to do. Kill the matriarch to end the fight. She will call in new rats and Blake invested outgrowth to make the game easier. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually check where those outgrowths are to get access. The problem with those things, there's one over here, one over there. The problem with those outgrowths, shoot, is the poison we have over there. And over there. So all rats are located here. And now I can keep my, I need him over here. I want to attack these. First part of the fight will always be easy, and then it starts, as you can see. The problem is this. And that. Getting that poison is so much of a problem. But I need those outgrowth. That's the problem. And it all gives fever. That's the other problem. This is the effect of throwing that dagger. Which is also why I like it so much. So at some point, I will actually start killing the brood mother. Because killing the brood mother will simply finish all of this. Not yet, though. Or maybe yet. Because I have no opportunity. That wasn't what I had in mind. Oh well, never mind. We got teeth, which is important. We got bait. We've got 2 plague riddle samples. We got a rat, plagued bladder, and infected blood. So, and carcasses. And we have our mission accomplished. No leveling. We already discovered that area, so it's time to head back. It's also an hour and a half, which sort of means it's almost time to call it a day for now. We have a mysteries mission, 2 points for the exterminator. We were able to get those a lot of times in the future. Ghostpack, nice. First the merchant.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
May I interest you in mine? Should I get the helm? 40. No, I won't do the helm. Let's see what they got.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Ooh, that's a nice one. Once again, 40. No thanks. Let's go for the ghostpack. Because I need the ghost ladder. It's also the last fight I'm going to do. For several reasons actually. One of them being the time. One of them being this opens opportunities. Let's see. Hammer. Put bow in the back. Axe in front. Put the other bow in the back. There's only a boar there. So I will put the two over there for him. It's a level 4. Those two. So he needs to go this way. She stays here. He's the level 4. He's the level 5. To the front. Hammer, sword, axe, ranged. Level 4, level 5. Now let's see. That's the first, but I can't get there. That's the second. I can get him. Every attack will give terror, so that's going to be disadvantage. Very well. That one will die soon. And you see I leave gaps here. That's for them. Although, looking at things, there may be a slight problem, but I'm able to solve that soon enough. Yep, easy. Still think she needs another axe, by the way. See, 2 terror. That's the advantage she has with the big axe. Mm, there you go. Very nice. That's what I. That's why some things are so useful. Some skills, just like what's going to happen now. Now leave him. Shoot. So she wasn't able to pass. That's a bummer. Done. Let's make sure I'm not closing the door again. No, not this time. And that's the knife throw skill. So, last attack. Oh, no counter attack this time. And we've got a nightmare, so I have to start in the back. So later I have to move everything backwards. Let's see. Ghost move. Coming in from the back. Okay. Let's deal with everything over here first. Able to finish it? Yes. No. Shoot. He is though. So this one will probably attack him. Time to move back. See? need to do it this way because I'm going to use her to do a double kill this time. That's one. Knife throw. Shoot, she doesn't have knife throw yet. She had knife throw. And done. And that means that the rest of my team is able to deal with them. Starting by him. Remain in position. You can get next to him. And remain in position. And they can move forward. And provide support. And the nightmare will only make people scared. Oh, it's actually moving forward. That's nice. And that's the end of that wolf. This time I am going to check. This is the one with the highest skill. Watch. Like I said, knife throw. 1, 2, and I can get her out of here. One attack. 2 attacks. I can bring in him or her. In this case, him. Done. And we've got a point left, which I'm not going to use anyway. Hang on. And done. And that's the end of the ghost pack. 13 leather, 14 fangs, eyeballs, meat, and carcass. And done. Which means we got another one. Ghost Hunter. Here we go again. Not much to do here. Pay wages. We need 1 alcohol. 14, 14. Let me think. I won't let that happen. But we also gained a knowledge point again. And I need to check the tavern because there's one more thing to do. We got something here as well.
Have you heard about the great scholar of Alazar's magical stones? No? Simply place a stone somewhere in your establishment and well-to-do customers will come running. Not bad.
Where is it? We got that stone. Ah, there it is. That's all there is actually, because I won't cross the 600 prestige. However, have I made a mistake? Looks like it. They're all on infiltration missions, but no, no. He is infiltrating to get the food, infiltration mission to get the beverage. That's mine. unavailable. Something weird. Well, never mind. I'll find out soon enough. So, that's all done. We're once again out of money. But we have 2 missions to turn in. Let's do that and then call it a day. Maybe I'm also able to find some iron somewhere. So it was some interesting thing today. Everything was quite interesting. I mean, we did the rat's nest with all of that. We got some big guys destroyed. We still need to do that one. This time I will remove everything with it. So we still have a few things to do. But in general, I think we improved quite a lot. No prisoners though. I still want to capture another alpha, but we're lacking ropes. And something else. So I need to get hemp for sure. Oh, hang on. I've got an idea. Because we don't have hemp and ropes in here. But what we do have is hemp over there. Not that much maybe. It's only one. But I can get that later. I can visit each and every farm and building and get the ropes.
Might you be looking for
The
work?
hemp for
Our role
ropes.
as emissaries is to ensure that all service requests. Here is your reward.
And all this, I was planning to go there anyway. And the other ones are this is for later. Archer, not yet. I do have 2 swords.
I've had enough of my nightmare neighbours. Take me far away from here.
And crossbow, okay. What I really want is a second hammer. The ranged ones aren't needed yet. I want the second hammer because with that hammer, sword, axe, I got the tanks before we actually start to get the rest done. No snow iris, crap. Oh, wait, I forgot something. No fish oil, so we need to get fish oil at some point. We do have the plague ridden sample for the pristine oil, And with pristine oil, I can start working on this, as you can see. We also are going to need snow iris.
Come, take a look at my wares.
That's one thing I need. That's one thing I don't need. The black leather, the eyeballs, the white leather are all going to be saved. Sometimes buying is easier as crafting it yourself. Free ropes. Not needed. Toothpaste. Able to upgrade the strategy table. Or the brewing vat. That means I need a brewer. Craft. Console. Do I have a brewing vat? No. Firm. Camp material. I'm going to do a brewing vat. And the reason is that I got double professions already. Mine, thief, cook, second thief, but I don't need two thieves. Angler, second art, where's Anna? There she is. Brandy, rum, gin and kirsch. I don't have syrup. There is no need to assign her yet, because I'm unable to make syrup to start with. So one of the first things I will do with my next knowledge point is syrup. And up till then, she can be unassigned. And with this, I will leave things for today. So we ending up once again in the village. Next time, more missions. And maybe I'm going to finish that one. We'll see. For now, thanks for watching. And I do hope you've been enjoying it. It's a 2-hour episode, which is slightly longer as I planned to do. Certainly wasn't what I had in mind. But yeah, sometimes it happens. So I hope you've been enjoying it. I did. We've accomplished a few things which are very great. And we'll see what's going to happen next time. Have a good week, everybody, and I'll see you in about a week. Goodbye.